Hello and welcome to Sonic CD. This is the next Sonic game we had in store. Well, it came okay. This is the one I wanted to fit here. You can fit Sonic CD anywhere, to be honest, in this classic era, and it would fit just fine. But I wanted to play it after Sonic 1, mostly because I'll explain it as the game goes on. But there's some reasons why. I am playing the old Steam version, the 2012 release, Christian Whitehead release of Sonic CD. So, yeah, not doing the recomp because, or is it the decomp? One of the two, because I'm a bit lazy with setting that up, and also but no, you can buy the Origins version and recomp, decomp it, whatever, to get the best version. This is pretty much the best we'll get. Also, I am playing on the JP soundtrack, and if you have an issue with that, you better watch someone else. I just think it sounds better anyways. So let's begin the game. We'll be playing as Sonic for this Let's Play. Maybe in the far future I'll show off Tails, but maybe like an extra video or something with these classic games. Oh, whoa. A cutscene? Whoa, alright. Also, I love that song so much. It's such a good song. So, welcome to Sonic CD. As you can tell, this game has a lot more going on. Even a 3D little loop there. Or a loop from the top-down view. But yes, Sonic CD was on the Sega CD, which had a lot more power than the Sega Genesis base. So, they were able to do cool stuff like those cutscenes. So the new mechanic of this game is, this time boost. You have a past and you have a future one. And you almost never want the future one. But what you want to do is you want to go into the past, and there's generators in every stage. And if you break them in each stage, you will get the good ending of the game. And it's something really... Okay, if you like exploring Sonic stages, this game it's for you. It encourages it. And it's honestly really great. I recommend playing this game very differently from how you played probably the other Sonic games, because I think it deserves that. It's good in its own merits. But yeah, the whole gimmick of this game is the time travel gimmick. So you have to find those past signs and look around in the stages, usually on the top halves of most of the stages, not every stage. But you use the signs, and you'll find these robot generators. You break them. Nope. All the robots will get hit. And, not hit. They'll all get destroyed in the stage. So I can just walk around safely. And would you look at that? It's the goal. See, Sonic has made a good feature in Zone 1. For some reason, they call acts in this game zones. I don't know. You're probably wondering, why doesn't this game just called Sonic 1? Or what? Sonic 1? Sonic 2? Well, It's because during this game's development, the teams were split into two. The American side and the Japanese side. I believe the Japanese side worked on this, and the American side worked on Sonic 2. So that's why they're kind of different. The two teams had different ideas for how Sonic was gonna— oh my goodness! Was gonna go in the future. Also, a neat trick about this game that I found out thanks to my time of meeting some awesome people on Blue Sky is that with the time travel post, the way it works is you get enough speed and Sonic will have those sparkles, kind of like, you can tell they're inspired by Back to the Future a little bit. But you go fast enough, you get those sparkles. Here's a neat thing, because if you get interrupted during those sparkles, you will just lose the whole sign thing. And you have to find a completely new sign. If you hit a spring or hit any enemies while you're still sparkles, in the air, you can slow down, but you won't lose the sparkles. So it's a very important thing to know, that you can just kind of bounce on springs to keep it going. And if you use that to your advantage, this game becomes a lot more fun in my opinion, because you try to think of more creative ways to time travel. And it's like, oh, what's a nice, quick way I can time travel very efficiently. And you're probably wondering what happens if I use this future sign. It will take me to the present. And if you get another future sign, you will go to the actual future. And depending on, you know, if you got the good future or not, will depend. You see, Rush, it's going to go back to the present. Just to showcase it. Because we're in the first part. Why not explain this game as best as we can? Also, a neat thing about this game, unlike most Sonic games, every stage you will be able to backtrack. There's no like points of no return in this game. Also, like Sonic 1, there is special stages. Do I recommend doing these? No. I think the Robot Generators is a way better and more fun way to get the good ending. But if you get all 7 time stones, you can get the good ending that way. Is that way fun? I mean, maybe it is if you really like the special stages. I mean, they have really good music, don't get me wrong. But yeah, this is this game's special stages. I greatly prefer them from Sonic 1's. They can still be a bit finicky because Sonic does control kind of, let's just say, a little bit wild. But it's not that bad. The first like, I would say 4 aren't too bad, to be honest. But yeah, this is the only time I'll be showing off the special stages, just because I just think they should be shown off. If it's really wanted, I could show off the time, like all the special stages, in an extra video. Cause you know, why not? But yeah, look at the we got the good future. At all the 3 acts, you will go to the future version of it, and you get to see how beautiful you made the place. It's technology and nature living at, like, coexisting, not harming each other. It's kind of beautiful, honestly. It makes it worth it, in my opinion. You also get new music, which you can't hear because of my invincibility. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, look at it. Yeah, it's so nice. Also, here's our boss fight. Are these boss fights hard? They are interesting to say the least. This is probably the easiest boss fight in the series. So just stand here and it's really easy. Well, that's Palm Tree Panic. I was gonna say that's this zone, but they're all called zones in this game for some reason. But yeah, just like Sonic 1 8-bit, the 3rd act isn't an actual full act, it's more of just a boss area. Maybe you'll do a platforming here and there, but that's pretty much it. Also, we're introduced to a new character! Who is this, you may ask? Well, it's Amy Rose, of course. She may look a little different from how she looks like. Whoa! And here's also an introduction to Metal Sonic. But yeah, Amy's design is a lot different now, but this is how she looked back in the classic era. Definitely isn't the last time we'll see of Amy in this classic era, but Last time we'll see her in her main game, that's for sure. But here's Collision Chaos. If I had to pick a zone I don't really like, it would definitely be this one. I'm not too fond of this zone, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's not the worst. But most pinball stages aren't my favorite in the Sonic games. I just don't like how unwieldy they can be. Also, this little area down here, if I can get in there actually. This is probably the easiest way it's going to be for most people to time travel. They just give you a free time travel spot right here. So if you have trouble time traveling in this game, then you have some spots where it'll be very easy to. Also, a neat thing about the past, you know, they all have the future, present, the bad future, all have different music. But the past music actually uses the Genesis, like the actual, like, I believe it's a soundboard of the Genesis. So it's less high quality compared to like the CD music, which we were hearing in like Pop for Panic and all that. So I think it's kind of neat how they took like, this is prehistoric, so let's use, you know, more older hardware to make the music, and I just think that's really neat. A weird thing about there being two soundtracks is that the English version only changed the CD music, so if you go to the past, you hear music that sounds nothing like the American soundtrack. Another point against that soundtrack, in my opinion. But yeah, we already got the generator for the stage, so we made the good feature. And also there's a ring. I'm not going in. Please. I don't want... No. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to talk about when it comes to Sonic CD. It's, I guess, is it considered the black sheep of the classic mainline games? It might be, to be honest. Not everyone likes it. It's usually everyone's least favorite. I would say Sonic 1 is worse, but, you know, some people would say they like Sonic 1 more than CD. But I think once you go with the mindset of exploring and trying to best optimize how to get to the past as best as possible and quickly, I think this is way better than Sonic 1. Also, spoiler alert, it doesn't have Labyrinth. I know I'm free from the curse, I don't have to worry about Labyrinth anymore. Isn't that nice? Also, I keep trying to drop dash because I had that in my Sonic 1 Forever, but I don't have it in this version because, well, this is just the 2012 version of this game. Also, yes, another free time travel. You just roll, get speed. Just be careful not to get hit by this guy right here. I'm gonna hit him. Don't get hit by that guy, he will ruin your life. But yeah, if you want a hint for where 99% of the generators are, they're high up. I would say all the generators are pretty easy to find. Might take you a bit your first time. It took me a bit my first time. They're fun to find though. There is only one stage where I will call it bullshit, but we'll get there when we get there. I will happily show you where. Because oh my god, I don't know who thought it was a good idea for that. Also, I hate this, but I don't really like this song. Also, it's nice not having to worry about carrying it, so I can just play these games normally. Do I remember where all the generators are? Totally, yes, I totally remember where every single generator is. I try to refresh my mind before this LP, but, you know, sometimes you just forget stuff, okay? So this game will be a bit longer than Sonic 1 because there's a bit more to show off. I believe it has 6 zones though, so it's not that much bigger. Ah, you see, so we saw the goal there, but here's the nice part. I can just go back. Well, was a little scared there, I can't lie. Also, here's the super peel out. I totally didn't explain this. Oh my god, you see there's so much this game introduced that it's kind of like making me forget a lot of things. The super peel out. It's basically the spin dash, but cooler. Well, I mean, it functions differently. It actually gives you a lot more speed at first. So it gives you a bigger burst of speed, but you don't roll into a ball. Obviously, you could just roll into a ball after doing it, but I'm just saying that that's what it is. It also gives the sickest running animation of the classic series, which if you play a lot of fan games or just yeah, they just love using it, and I don't blame them. If I made a fan game, I too would use it. Also, I can't find this generator. I'm so sorry. I'll give you a second. I found that fucking thing. Alright, I found it. I had to backtrack a bit. Just go to this part of this, you know, where I originally time travel. Oh, you're joking. It was so easy. It's right up there. I just need to get up there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Also, if you're wondering what those Metal Sonic things I broke earlier was, like Palm Tree Panic, even in Collision Chaos earlier, they don't really matter for the endings. They just have animals running around, as you saw earlier, because I broke one on my way back. But yeah, see, a bunch of animals. So if you want to get those, you can get those. Are they mandatory though? Not at all. You'll find them mostly by accident, but while looking for the generators anyway. So, all right, I'll see you at the end of the stage. Alright! So, also the neat thing about this game, even if I spend 5 minutes in a stage like I did just now, I am just jamming out to the music. This game soundtrack, it's hands down the best classic soundtrack. Well, I mean, R is pretty good, but, you know, mainline. You see, like, how do you not just love the soundtrack? Also, since, you know, we killed... since we broke all the generators. Oh, okay. Broke all the generators, we get the good feature for this stage. And it's very pretty. All of them are really pretty. We're about to go into my... Oh, is there a boss in this game? It's either done in 5 seconds or it takes 20 years. How long will it take in this Let's Play? Let's find out. So yeah, the whole gimmick of this boss is you have to pinball... You see, that was easy, right? That looked like, wow, Mom, you were just complaining. But like, sometimes it takes forever. Okay, forever I mean like a minute or more, but like, you know what I mean. So not my favorite of the bosses. It's the weakest of them in my opinion. I mean, it's nice when it lasts 2 seconds. Alright, sorry about that cut. Okay, we're here on this game's first water stage. Or, it's only water stage. This is, I guess, Labyrinth, but actually not bad, so... But yes, this is titled Tempest, and the music's beautiful. I could just say that about this whole game soundtrack. Like you really just have to listen to this game's OST on its own. It's really good. Like, if you want to listen to some amazing Sonic music, just put on the JP soundtrack and boom, you're in for a good time. Alright, best to kill most of the badniks before they ruin your life. Also, here's... Do you know how I told you if you're hitting the spring you can keep the time travel thing? Here's a nice showcase of that. Yeah, you can just get the speed to get the sparkles, then jump on the spring, and then just keep it going. Isn't that neat? It's kind of fun to like see, alright, what spring can I do it off this time? But there's a pretty simple one. And here's the generator. It's a pretty easy one to find. It's totally not like I spent 20... okay, it's been 20 minutes. I spent like 5 minutes looking for it on my first playthrough. For some reason I just couldn't find it. But yeah, when you really know what you're doing, these acts are extremely short. Yes! Also, if you notice my life counter went lower, it's because I reset earlier, because Had to make a cut. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, this stage can be a bit annoying to get the pass sign. I'll show it off. It's right down here. There's gonna be something. Okay, this is gonna start pushing you, right? Then you're gonna have to, like, make your way there. Okay, it wasn't hard this time, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Also, just because I want to show off this badnik, because I think they're very funny. Where are they? Look at that little guy. I do believe there's actually a Blue Sky account. I'm hoping where they show like some funny, interesting ways to time travel in this game. If I can find it, I will make sure to link it in the description so you can see some funny ways to time travel in this game. Like, yes, you could time travel off that spring I just jumped off right now. And that would be a totally valid way to do it. Oh, you're joking? No. Okay. You want to come up here for the free time travel. I mean, you could have just done it on that spring I told you, but this is easier for just finding the generator too. Oops, nothing in there. Down we go. Also here is the Metal Sonic one, I guess. If you want to know where that one Metal Sonic one is, it's right there. It's okay, now we have a bunch of bloop bloops. We freed the fish. Or not freed, but we helped them not be scared. Why am I failing going up this single hole? Okay, thank you. And yes, like in Sonic 1 and every Sonic game, you can drown. So, be careful there. Ooh! But like I said, stay in the top paths, and you'll find most of the generators. Except for some weird exceptions, but it's fine. Let's peel out to the end. By the way, if you do get all the time stones, you get the good futures for every zone afterwards. But the ones previous, you would get the bad futures for these. Like, you wouldn't get this pretty amazing future. It would also break all the generators, so even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to break them yourselves. Because I guess you did that with the time stones. So I feel like it kind of ruins a bit of the game. Just listen to this game's music. Especially the good features of all these zones. It's just wow. Okay, enough gushing. Oh, that's Eggman. Eggman looks really big in this game. Well, I mean, I guess he is normally, but you know, I think this sprite really showcases his roundness in his classic design. You just gotta hit him a couple of times, you know, run off over here. And time for another interesting boss. So he has you underwater, right? And he decides to surround himself with bubbles for some reason that you could just inhale. And you could just hit him like that, yeah. You just get rid of some of the bubbles, and boom, you're fine. Eggman casually helping you, how nice of him. Yeah, most of these bosses are kind of a joke. I do like the idea of trying new gimmicks, but yeah, not all of them are hitters. Quartz Quadrant. This is a really good zone. The music's amazing. Like, just listen to this. Also, by the way, you do not want to go. I already said this before, but you don't want to go in the future. Also, how do you lose the future thing? Okay, so when you see that sign in the bottom left start flashing, if you lose speed, by the way, it doesn't matter how fast you're going. It depends how fast you keep, how long you keep those sparkles. So see, if I stop there when it was flashing, I lose the whole effect. So it doesn't matter about how exactly fast you're going. Like, you could be going Mach 1, but if it's not for a long duration, then it doesn't really matter. So a very important thing in this game is to map out how you're going to go into the past, because if you lose the past sign, oh boy does it feel terrible. Like here I'm trying to plan my route, so I'm gonna get a little bit of a head start by slightly charging up a peel out, jumping out. You're joking. Ah, alright, I'm back. What do you mean I messed up that whole time travel? No, I didn't. Shut up. Ugh. There's probably a better spot for this, but like, I just want to get it here. Okay, I'll get it somewhere else. I'm sorry, okay? Actually, so you wanna plan how this is gonna go for you. Or, you know, you could just be you could cheat a little and just look for no! There's also a neat little thing. If you touch any sign after you've already gotten one, you lose the previous one. Oh, that's great! There's usually more than one pass sign in each stage, but it never feels good to do that. Ah, you're joking. You're probably wondering, what if I go to where the generator is when I'm not in the past? Well, to answer your question, oh, you're joking! Oh, we're in the bad future. Gosh damn it. Hey, look who's back. See, that sign is evil. So I actually see a path I can do right here. Yeah, so you do definitely want to route ahead of time, or at least predict to what you think. Don't touch the sign. Get a running start. Get to jump. Get to another jump. And there you go. Totally not stressful. I will say some zones are easier than others to get into the past. So be very cautious of that. Oh. And like I said before, keep going in the high paths and you will find the generator. If I could not miss it. Hello? Also, these live playthroughs, such a pain when I'm being a little bit of an idiot while playing. I would like to apologize in advance. But yeah, that's this stage's generator. It's pretty early into the stage, so just remember to go back for that if you had to travel in the past up ahead. Oh, anything I should show off. I believe if you peel out right here, you'll be able to cross these gaps. See, that would be a pretty good spot to time travel, maybe? I'm not sure, but just know that if you do peel out, it does make it Sonic can go through gaps like that. Even if they look pretty large like they did there, you in fact can go through them. Please save me. See, now I can go into the future, but please get me out of this stage. I love this stage, but you ruined my Let's Play. I do love doing live playthroughs though. These are very fun. I will say though, for some games that I'm not as knowledgeable about, like 3D Blast and such, those will definitely be pre-recorded, so... sorry ahead of time? I don't know. You actually can get this pass sign, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can get it from here. Let me fact check that real quick. Alright, that was a big no. I could have sworn you can though, but maybe I'm thinking of a different area. Oh, right, here's a great example. See how I see a spring? I'm just like, this is so free. I mean, I guess you could charge it up. Actually, no. Just play it safe. Charge it up. Oh, sorry. I will. Oh, yeah. If you hit a wall, it kind of like ruins it. So, cautious of that. But that's it. Springs are your best friend in this game. I never game they're your best friend. I mean, most of the time. Can't think of too many times where they've been bad to me. It's only the 3D games where you'll hate them because they slow you down and you want to just skip them. But in this classic era, you don't have to worry about that. Whoa, okay, see, I just said springs are my friend and the one goes pushing me back. Stops you from holding right. Or something. Oh god, getting a future sign in... It's scary when there's stuff like that! Ooh, that's evil. Oh, I do have to go up there. Or not, I guess not. Sorry about that. Ow. You can go up this. Oh yes, you just go up this. I forgot how satisfying that one was. I remember it being satisfying, but you just go up that thing and it just launches you straight into the generator. It's top 10 generators in this game. Hands down. See, we're back to the music that I just love so much. I believe there's enough rings for you to get a 1-up, I want to say, or at least 50 rings in each of these. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, that's another bonus for getting the good features you get rewarded with many goodies. You did explore for them, but nah. Here's the next interesting boss fight of Sonic CD. Except, oh, sorry, you have to hit him and then you start running, and I guess the friction of that is... Whoa, he'll throw stuff at you, but the friction of that is like slowly but surely like hurting... Yeah, there you go. Slowly but surely hurting Eggman. I do like the idea of this though. It is kind of funny how you just put Sonic on a treadmill. I keep getting hit by that. Ooh. This is the downside of the devs letting you pick up all your rings, is that boss fights are kind of a joke. Unless you don't pick up a ring. Oh my goodness. Ah! You know, I can't lie and say I'm not embarrassed at what just happened there. I died to this boss. I mean, I guess it has some challenge, but like, come on! It's fine. Just slow yourself down. And of course, you can't slow yourself too much because of the spikes back there, so just be careful. Yeah, a tap like that is better than a hold. It's so easy. It's not hard. You just tap left and then you're fine. Like one tap left and then forward. Like you'll just do one tap and then forward. That's it. That's it. It's the whole thing. Ooh. Oh, I held it a bit longer. Alright, and then you just hit it and boom, that's this boss fight. Alright, that's it for this part. This is our first video that's actually more than one part. So I'll see you all in the next part. Yeah, what Sonic said.